Previously on MasterChef Australia, in Jamie Oliver's 15-minute meal challenge,
Come on, hustle!
the bedlam
My mind's just going...
led to brilliance.
You smashed it out of the park. Well done.
Thank you so much.
You are inspirational for 24-year-olds around the world, but also you're a threat to this competition.
And the top 5
Let's do this together. Let's do some beautiful cooking.
were treated to the cook-along of their lives.
This is a dish that changed my life. Learn to toss, right? Life is too short to not be a tosser. You need to be a tosser.
With Antonio and Jessica winning the first chance to cook for immunity. Tonight, Jamie's parting gifts come with a double-barreled surprise.
This challenge, it's a doozy.
Who will win the final spot in the very first immunity cook?
I'm excited.
Yeah, let's try and get through day 2. What's going to happen? Oh, my gosh.
Day 3, let's do it. Let's do it. I'm nervous.
We've just had 2 absolute massive days with Jamie Oliver.
Yeah, we got this.
Here we go.
He is just such a legend and inspired me to go hard and just smash it.
I'm still on a high. I got to meet one of my idols.
Now what's under those cloches?
But I'm also very nervous for today because Jamie has left behind some surprises and I've got no idea what they're going to be.
Morning, everyone. Welcome back. This is your last chance to win a spot in the immunity challenge alongside Jessica and Antonio. There's only one more spot up for grabs. It all comes down to what you cook today, using what Jamie left behind under those very colourful cloches. What do you reckon's hiding under there? Larissa?
Pomegranate molasses,
Ba-bow.
cumin.
Ba-bow! First things first, this isn't a bag of snakes, it is aprons, so white one's off, and you're all gonna get one of these.
Come on. Thank you very much. Thank you.
There you go, brother.
Oh, yellow, my favourite colour, actually.
It's got to be an omen. This is my lucky day.
Well, you're probably wondering why you're in coloured groups. The colour of your apron corresponds with one of those cloches over there. And underneath each cloche is one of Jamie's secret flavour bombs. You must use your assigned flavour bomb in your finished dish. Sounds simple, right? Wrong. Your particular flavour bomb will remain a secret until 15 minutes into the cook. No way. No way.
Yes way.
Okay, so the first 15 minutes, you're flying blind. So you'll need to think on your feet when you find out what your flavour bomb is.
Ah, wow. So I have to use a flavour bomb in my dish, but I'm not going to find out what it is until 15 minutes into the cook. That's crazy.
Good news is, guys, you can cook whatever you like. Your total cook time is 75 minutes. Only the best dish today will join Jessica and Antonio in tomorrow's immunity challenge. So use Jamie's flavor bombs to make your dishes explode with flavor. Got it?
Yes. Yep.
Good luck. Your time starts now.
Oh my gosh.
Running in, not what to get.
What else do I need?
This challenge, it's a doozy.
I feel so lost. I don't know, I'm gonna take some self-raising flour.
There's something under the cloche we're going to get to see. It could be sweet, salty, savoury. But the catch is, we've got to wait 15 minutes into the cook before we can lift the cloche. It's a risky one, because if I go sweet and it ends up being a savoury flavour bomb under there, then you're screwed. Talk about thinking on your feet.
A few things in the oven. I'm going to chuck pumpkin in the oven. I'm going to get a anglaise on just in case I can chuck it in ice cream. I've got some stuff here for pasta. Yeah, a bit of everything.
So the strategy basically is, any way this flavour bomb goes, I've got something covered.
Oh.
You know, I don't want to stress myself out during that end 60 minutes and just go hard in that first 15 and sort of set myself up.
So a little bit of an interesting curveball with this challenge.
Yeah.
Let's talk strategy about what you'd be doing or not doing with that first little chunk of time.
I'd be treating this as a 60-minute cook with a little bonus 15 minutes to get started at the beginning. If you pull something under there that you've already gone, you know, super far and pushed the boat
In
out,
one direction.
I'm going to make the most of this 15 minutes, you do not.
Listen, let's be honest. As Jamie's left flavour bombs, they're not going to be shy. It's
No.
not like you can just hide it.
No,
Do you know
no,
what I
no.
mean? So you got to be prepared. Only the best dish today is going to get access to that immunity challenge cook. So I think it's quite important.
There's only one spot left to the immunity challenge. I missed out round 1, I missed out round 2, but you know what? I'm going to give it a red hot crack to win without a doubt. So hopefully today's my day.
Well, I'm just starting with a flatbread. And because I'm going, look, I'm going to kind of do some sort of spicy risotto.
I'm not going to lie, I'm not really a dessert person, so I go straight for savoury. But I'm going to hold off with spices until I know this flavour bomb, because that could make a big difference with rissoles.
I'm hoping it's something yellow, because yellow, there's turmeric, maybe.
Honestly, the unknown is probably the scariest thing in this kitchen. But you can chuck anything in a rissole, and that's what I'm thinking. This flavour bomb, I can chuck whatever I want in a rissole. Oh, my hubby, if I could cook him rissoles every night, he would love it. When Dean goes to work, I pack him a sandwich with rissoles, and I pack him all these little snacks and all sorts of little treats, and make sure it's nice and yummy for him.
There you go.
Thanks, darling.
Have a good day. See ya.
See ya.
My husband and I have been together for 17 years. We have 5 children between us, and we have 3 grandsons. Okay, dinner is served. I show my family love through food. I show everyone love through food.
Look at you two, big boys. You want some curry?
MasterChef's definitely inspired my cooking in the sense that it's made me want to push myself out of my comfort zone, make me cook things that I wouldn't normally cook, because my husband, Dean, loves classic old-style food.
I like a lot of basic stuff like, rissoles and good old mash.
Anyway, I brought a little bit of Dino to the day. I just hope and pray that I can incorporate that flavour bomb in.
I'm going to just start by making a pasta dough. So I think if I make a ravioli, I could possibly make it sweet or savoury, depending what's under that. My My strategy for this cook is let's start at doing something that I know really well, which is pasta.
Have no idea what could be in that flavour bomb, but I am just going to wait and see and hope for the best.
I'm really hoping for chili because I know that it will work well with a pasta, and it's quite Mediterranean, which is the way I like to cook. So I'm hoping for that.
Get it open, Theo. It's not that hard. There we go. Today, we're playing for a shot at immunity. And this is when I think I can really do something that will put me above everyone else. I think I can do it with bread.
My strategy is start 2 doughs, start 1 savoury, 1 sweet, and just hopefully it's got something that I can work with under there.
If my flavour bomb is savoury, I can go down the bread path. And if it's sweet, I can go down the tart path.
Hopefully it's not something that's just completely obscure that I can't work with, but I think that's a good plan to go in with.
I'm clearly obsessed with bread. Every dish I've made has had some sort of bread or flour element in it. I fell in love with making bread because there's just a constant drive to just get that perfect crust, the perfect crumb, the smell, everything about it. It's just, it gives me energy. I love it. A few years ago, I decided to just chase a dream of learning about it. I just packed up and left for France to learn about bread. I'm an electrician by trade, but I'm so passionate about food. Whenever I step into the kitchen, I feel like that's when I'm my best self. I think MasterChef will give me the voice to share with everyone what my passion is and make me stand out to the judges.
Thanks, boys.
So get your butter ready because I'm going to bread up.
Okay, just put your things all together.
In my mind, I'm really confident flavour bomb's going to be lemon. So I'm starting to make an enclave for ice cream. I've made, 2 savoury dishes with my first 2 cooks. So I just want to explore something different.
Kath,
Hi.
you went straight for an ice cream
Do
machine.
you know what? My brain did that, and that's what it's doing.
What's the strategy?
Wow, an ice cream?
What if it's fish sauce? What would you do?
No, I don't know.
Your flavour bombs are about to drop. You may lift your cloches now.
Shit. What is it? What is it? Lift it, lift it.
Red miso!
Red miso!
Come on, come on.
Yes. Pesto, pesto.
What a great ingredient.
Harissa.
What?
Harissa. Okay.
Dijon mustard.
Ah, well.
Okay.
I don't know what's going on.
I was not expecting Dijon mustard. I'm just thinking, thanks for nothing, Jamie. Thanks for nothing.
What am I going to do? Mustard.
My mind is blank. I don't know what to do with it.
Especially when I've already decided to stick with the dessert. It just adds that pressure on now. So this is, this is freaking me out.
Okay. Thank you. Oh, Jamie, jeez.
Happy, bruh?
Nah.
What did you guess?
Pesto.
Pesto.
Pesto probably would be at the bottom of the list for me. Doesn't really scream, you know, Brent's cooking. Straight away, I'm gonna get rid of the anglaise. Obviously, no pesto ice cream today.
What can I get in that?
And I just don't want to go with pasta and pesto. Good. It's time to just pivot, cook, and see how you go. I need something that I can cook quickly, so I thought squid would be great. But I'm basically back at, you know, ground zero and got to come up with a dish.
How you doing, Brent?
G'day, g'day.
Right, mate. Where's the ice cream machine gone?
Gone.
Gone.
Gone. I was making anglaise, I was making pasta, and I'm not using any of them now. So I'm going to go with squid. I'm going to put on the hibachi, slice it up, basil, the pesto over the top, maybe a pancrettata or something.
Good pivoting.
That's the experience right there.
Bit of experience.
I reckon you would have fallen into the trap in your last season and just gone, oh, mate, that's
Pesto ice cream.
This is a really good idea. You just got to do it perfect.
Yeah. Appreciate it, Chef. Thank you. Good luck, mate.
Squid's something that can, you know, take a bit of flavour. It's a quick cook, but got to really crank it because this is the last shot to get into the immunity cook-off, and you know, I'm ready.
Going good?
Yeah, good. How you going?
Good. I am so happy right now because red miso is going to work so well with the pumpkin in a ravioli. I'm a nutritionist and I know that fermented foods, which red miso is, are really good for your gut health. So it is something that I have in my fridge at home. I started studying nutrition because I wanted to learn more about food. My niche is helping people understand the connection between foods and nutrients and neurotransmitters and hormones and all of these things within our body and how what we consume every day plays such a big role in all of those factors. But everyone's like, you're a nutritionist. Does that mean you don't eat pizza and carbs? And I'm like, that's like part of who I am. Oh, here it is. I come from a big Italian family, so pasta is in my veins. I can't not eat those things.
Do you want lasagna?
I want hot chips. More yummier.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Salute.
Salute. Pasta dough is ready. I've got my pumpkin in the oven and I'm now thinking about getting my next element ready, which is going to be my burnt butter. I don't need to change anything in my dish. So if you're listening, Jamie, I'm very thankful. Thank you so much. You're the best. Love you.
Hey, mate. Gents, how are we?
There's no fish here.
I know, I'm throwing a curveball at you guys.
What do we got?
As much as I'd love to do a fishy seafood dish, I'm doing a ratatouille, and I couldn't be more stoked with pulling out the pesto.
After all, Declan's the name.
Pesto is game.
Hey, Addie. Hi, Danielle, how are you? How are you finding this challenge? Good. I've got Dijon mustard.
Yes, you certainly did.
And I've made phyllo pastry. I'm going to use the Dijon mustard both in the phyllo pastry and in the sauce.
Larissa.
Hello.
You got basil pesto?
Totally fine. Pesto is super versatile, so I am going to make some yogurt flatbreads. I'm going to do a little lamb situation with some blistered cherry tomatoes, a little bit of salad, and pesto.
Theo, what is it?
Miso. As I look around at the other flavour bombs, I'm pretty happy with mine.
So I'm going to do miso glazed chicken on the hibachi, and I'll do a pita, and I'll some sort of sauce with it as well. So I think it's good.
Sounds good.
Yoo-hoo!
Bread can do anything. It can be the carrier of so many things, but it can also be the hero of a dish. It's just the best thing ever. It warms my heart. So I really want to impress. Beautiful.
Well, I think we'll have to contact Jamie after this and say there's mixed emotions about the flavour bombs you left over on today, huh? There's some good stuff, and then there's some... Oh,
100%.
I don't know what to do here. Props to Brent. He had an ice cream machine, pasta.
Wow.
He had cubes of pumpkin roasting in the oven, and he basically said, I've got pesto, and he's just like, whole new idea.
Yum.
So, I think that's the experience of last time. Eh?
That was definitely, you know, a strategy we talked about that some people might do is just discard everything and start again.
What's going on in the back?
You know how we love rissoles?
Yeah.
Rhiannon's doing rissoles.
Well, hang on a second. Just in Australia, as a rissole, do you need to crumb it in order for it to be a rissole?
No. It just needs to be a
What is it?
meatball
Yeah.
that's a bit smooshed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just like a hockey puck of meatball mix.
But that's a meatball, not a rissole.
But a meatball is a ball.
Let's agree to disagree.
Okay. See you around like a
Good
rissole.
luck. Yeah. It's a meatball.
Dijon. I love Dijon. I cook with it all the time. So I'm super stoked to get that. Like, seriously, like, what a game changer.
Oh my God, I couldn't have asked for a better flavour bomb, actually, for rissoles.
Hello, Rhiannon. Hey, Mel. What are you doing to make me enthusiastic about Dijon mustard today? I'm doing a dressing with it. So I'm doing like spiced rissoles. Yum. With a flatbread, roasted capsicum, but just incorporate Dijon in the dressing and make it a nice tart, zingy, herby. We having like a little bit of a sandwich situation here. Yeah,
So,
like
yeah,
get the
rissole,
meatball,
bread, dressing, shove it in your gob.
shove it in your gob. I love shoving your gob, you know, bao buns, it's just how I am. Shove it in your gob and enjoy it.
Oh, that's hot. Not a big fan of harissa. I'm not a big fan of chili or heat. I would honestly say I've never cooked with harissa in my life. So yeah, this is disaster.
How you going, Phil?
G'day, Phil. Andy, how are we?
Are you not happy about the harissa?
Not the biggest fan, no. I'm not
Really?
Spicy, chili, no. I'm like lemon and herb as my base level.
What's the dish?
It's going to be sirloin steak on a bit of mashed potato with a beef and harissa sauce.
What are you just going to do, like a medium rare steak and it's cut?
Slice it.
Jus, and then a mashed potato?
Yeah, on the base. And then I'm going to try and work the harissa into another element from there.
Keeping it simple, you have to do everything perfect. Mate, this has to be the best steak puree sauce we've ever seen. Ever seen.
Definitely feeling a bit frazzled. Was already struggling a bit with the fact I've had the harissa, and now Jock has kind of put a little bit of doubt in my mind if I can't even deliver this dish, which is something that's got me worried and hit the self-confidence. But I really need to get this one right. Otherwise, I definitely won't be winning a chance to cook in that all-important immunity challenge.
Can't believe my flavour bomb is Dijon mustard. I don't know what to do with it.
I saw Kath, everyone else ran to the pantry, and she ran and got an ice cream machine. This is so... I guess...
Uncath.
Yes, so uncath. Yeah, exactly.
I was saying to my daughter that every day that I'm going to cook, I'm actually going to give myself a hug and just have a good time.
Just relax, take it all in.
Because this is such an amazing experience and an amazing opportunity.
Just have fun.
No matter what happens, just making this decision and going on this journey, I don't think my life's ever going to be the same. So I am just going to have the best fun of my life.
Go, guys, go. What are you thinking?
Thyme ice cream.
Ah, okay.
I'm committed to ice cream. I'm not changing.
And then you've got a caramel starting.
Okay. Mustard caramel, like it.
I have never had Dijon mustard in a dessert, but I have a real savoury palate, so I'm just going to run with that.
So I've got thyme ice cream with a honey mustard caramel, and then I'll do a crumb, some sort of crumb.
I love a bit of crunch, so I'm going to go for a savoury crumb.
Oh, it's scary, very scary. Anyway, I'm just going to go with it.
Ralph.
Yeah, Ralph.
How are we?
What's going on, mate?
What's that?
So I want harissa. So mushroom spaghetti.
You got a little bit of flour.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Robbie, are we liking miso?
Huh?
Yeah?
Yeah.
You look confident.
You all right?
Oh, I wish I got miso. Okay, Dijon mustard. That's a banger.
Jamie's throwing the curveballs, but we want delicious dishes in 20 minutes.
Oh my God.
So I'm just trimming it up, just get this sort of thicker stuff off. And then, yeah, it's going to go on the hibachi.
I want to show the judges that I can, think on my feet, which is something I, was really bad at in my last season. Be able to just go, nah, I'm not doing that, nah, I'm not doing that, and pivoting a different way completely.
I'm finishing off this sauce, thinking about making a quick pangratata for a bit of texture. And then the squid's going to go on the hibachi very soon.
This dish, it's all about the squid. It's a very simple dish. There's not many elements. Pesto, tomato sauce, squid, and pangratata. So I'm relying on all the elements being perfect and, it all humming together.
Flavour bomb, good old humble pesto.
I think this could be a winning dish for sure, yeah. I want to play for immunity. That's the main focus today. With only one person winning this challenge, it's a bit daunting because you need to be the top dish, and there's a lot of good cooks out there. I would love a top dish. I've had a couple of okay cooks, and now this one needs to go higher.
Hey, mates.
Hey, buddy.
Where have you ended up?
I have ended up with a flatbread, miso glazed chicken, broccolini.
Solid.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Solid, mate.
Hopefully.
Flatbread, that's your shtick?
Yeah, that's my shtick.
Loving the sound of this, man.
Thanks, mate. Appreciate it. The red miso already has tones of smokiness, but I'm going to cook it over the hibachi with the bread to impart more of that real smoky flavour, but then calm it down a bit with some pickles.
Yum.
So good.
Come on!
15 minutes to go. Come on. Let's go, guys.
I really want to do well today, not just for myself, not just to prove myself to the judges, but also because this was a challenge set by Jamie Oliver, who is an idol. So I want to stand out today and I want that win.
I want this to be a flavour bomb. I want the red miso to really come through in the pumpkin, and I want it to just feel nourishing, and I want you to get all those spices as well.
Mel, beautiful. You Italian.
That's what I'm used to.
Harissa is definitely not my jam. I am making steak and potatoes with a harissa sauce. I would love the chance to cook in the immunity challenge, but yeah, that harissa just really stumped me.
I'm not really feeling much more comfortable with the flavour bomb. I put a harissa glaze onto the steak, just add a bit more of that harissa flavour.
I did add the harissa glaze to the steak, which I don't normally do. But as soon as I flipped it, I could see that the crust on the steak is blackened and charred. This is really concerning, knowing that the steak has been overcooked, especially with this being such a simple dish of meat and potatoes with a sauce.
The cook on the steak has to be perfect.
I'm feeling pretty gutted, but I'm not going to give up. I'm just going to grab another cut and cook the steak again without the harissa glaze, and just do it how I've always done it, fresh pan, get the heat on it.
Yeah, it's never ideal to have to start an element again, but if the cook on the steak isn't right, it doesn't really matter what the rest of the dish tastes like.
Let's hope that we can get this second steak cooked perfectly.
Check one of my meatballs. Yep, they're cooked.
Yeah. I'm really happy with the rissoles. Now I have to make a nice punchy Dijon dressing just to go across the flatbread.
It's literally just lemon juice, Dijon, salt, oil. But I just wanted like loads of Dijon. I want you to be able to taste the Dijon and I want it to be creamy.
I know it's a dish that Dino loves, but I'm starting to worry because the dish is quite simple.
Isn't it crazy? You think you're going okay. And then it's like, wait.
I don't know. I don't think this is good enough. So I'm freaking out.
About 5 minutes to go! Come on! Oh, I've got so much to do.
Come on, relax.
Do you need a hand with anything, bro? You need me to grab anything?
Oh, I'm pretty good, man.
I'm now on to finishing my squid on the hibachi. I'm a mad rush.
5 minutes left. All the elements are done. I just sort of got to put it all together on a plate. I think the flavours have worked pretty well together. Got to present it properly. Yeah, I just want to make it look yummy, you know, make it look like it's not thrown on the plate.
Have you put salt in it?
No, I haven't salted it yet.
Put some salt
Salt
in.
and pepper at the end.
Yeah, okay.
I'm very happy with my flavour bomb. My pumpkin and red miso tastes really yummy. So yeah, things are looking good.
Get in on the plane! 60 seconds to go!
Ooh, 60.
Oh, man.
I'm actually looking at my dish thinking it looks fantastic, but how is it going to taste to the judges? It's so unusual and just goes against everything in your brain to make a dessert with Dijon mustard.
We're getting down to the last seconds.
10, 9, 8,
Cut the steak, put it on the plate.
7, 6.
Have a quick look, and then it just hits me.
5, 4.
I have cut and plated the wrong steak.
3, 2, 1. That's it.
Oh, how'd it go?
Good job! Good job!
Good job, brother.
The steak that I had cooked second is the one that is sitting on the side of the bench, and the one that I had overcooked and charburned the top of it is now on the plate that I've got to serve to the judges. I'm just absolutely gutted.
The first dish we'd like to test belongs to Melissa.
Long walk.
You never really know what the judges are going to think. So yeah, I'm a little bit on edge.
That's pretty.
Melissa, what did you cook us?
I made you pumpkin and red miso ravioli with a burnt butter sauce.
Red miso was your
Red miso was my
flavour
flavour bomb.
Do you like red miso?
I do actually. I've got it in my fridge at home. I've cooked with it a few times. So I felt like I could incorporate that into a pasta dish really well.
I thought I was absolutely going to hate this. You've nailed it.
Oh!
Honestly, you've nailed it. And it's the most perfect touch with the miso that we could have asked for. Really delicious. The brown butter, oh man.
That's a modern Italian dish in the best possible way. Really, really loved it.
Two things. One, I now believe you when you say that you had red miso in your fridge because clearly you know how to use it. And the second thing, Jamie Oliver would be absolutely stoked at what you did with his flavour bomb because that is a perfect dish. Well done.
Thank you so much.
I'm blown away. When they said that Jamie would be proud, I was like, I've done my job in this kitchen. I've made Jamie Oliver proud.
Oh, I'm so happy.
Next up, Theo.
Hello.
Hello.
What's the dish, mate?
Red miso and honey glazed chicken with pita and pickled cucumber.
We all love bread with any kind of meal, so should we put it on?
Yeah.
Look at that.
That's stupid.
I know.
The chicken was succulent, smoky, perfectly seasoned. By using miso as the seasoning and the marinade, it's added this savoury depth but brought the chicken to life. Really, really good work there. It goes without saying the bread is amazing.
Mate, you're the
bread guy.
You're the bread guy, man.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate that.
That's your best one, by the way.
It's a little secret weapon now, mate. I've got to say, well done.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks.
They loved my bread. And who couldn't love the bread? It's the best.
Next up, it's Phil.
Taking the dish up to the judges. I just want to get this done out of the way because this is not going to be a positive one.
Phil, what's the dish, please?
Steak and mashed potatoes with a harissa sauce.
Let's talk about the harissa because you did not like that, did
My
you?
mouth is still burning. Probably wasn't my finest day in the kitchen.
Okay.
How do you want the feedback, mate? Light and fluffy or clear and severe?
In the mood to cook? Grab your aprons and try these delicious MasterChef approved recipes on 10 Play.
How do you want the feedback, mate? Light and fluffy or clear and severe?
Just give it to me, Jock. I know what's coming.
With the steak, it's kind of on the medium well side of medium. And I actually reckon you got good flavour from the harissa into your sauce. I quite like it. But as a dish, you are going to have to take the bull by the horns and move away from safety meat and potatoes and vegetables and start cooking because you're not going to be around for long if you don't.
Okay.
Good luck, Phil.
I appreciate it, guys. Thank you. Thank you.
I am just absolutely gutted. But I'm going to take this as an opportunity to make today's cook that kind of phoenix rising from the ashes cook and move forward.
Rhiannon, let's eat your risol.
Yeah, it's rissoles. Good for Dino up in Townsville. But is it going to be good enough for the judges? There you go.
It's a meatball.
What's the dish?
A spicy risole / meatball with flatbread.
Don't give me...
Okay, sorry. That's a risole.
Yeah!
Rhiannon, I really love it.
Oh.
I think you've done a great job. I mean, I like harissa at the best of times. The flatbread is really good. It's got a nice chew to it. The Dijon mustard and the dressing's perfect. Really nice touch.
As a concept, loved it. I thought that was really fun seeing another part of your family lifestyle going on here. Delicious, and use the challenge ingredient to good effect. The flavours are so generous.
Thank you. Perfect.
It was good. Very, very good.
Thank you.
Happy with that.
Next up, it's Declan.
I've made you guys ratatouille with pesto.
The flavours are great. You've used Jamie's flavour bomb perfectly, and I love that. Addie!
I made phyllo pastry cigars with a honey Dijon mayonnaise.
The phyllo was great, and the Dijon sauce was light and fresh and zingy. Really good idea here.
Robbie. Flavour bomb was...
Miso, a snapper with miso and mushroom cream sauce.
It has a variety of flavours, colours and textures going on, and those things we do look for. Really great work.
Next up, Ralph.
So our flavour bomb was harissa, so I made a fettuccine pasta with harissa sauce.
It actually has this comforting, as if it's a long, slow braised ragu. I'm kind of digging it.
Thank you very much, guys. Appreciate it.
Ooh. Next up, it's Brent.
Walking the plate up to the judges, it's always nerve-wracking, but I think I've done enough. I've put so much flavour into it, so, you know, hopefully they love it.
Your curveball was pesto. What's the dish?
Grilled squid on a tomato sauce, and then pangrattato.
You were going hard at the beginning,
Yeah.
ready to go
Everywhere.
anyway,
Yeah.
right? So you had pasta dough.
I had pasta dough, I had an anglaise ready to go.
For ice cream. I like that strategy, though. You ended up going with squid.
Yeah.
Got it.
I wanted this to be perfect, but the squid, it's a bit under.
Oh.
Yeah. Damn. Really, really good work apart from the squid. The rest of the dish is like teeming with positives.
So tasty. Great seasoning, great balance. So, mate, right direction.
Yeah, sweet.
Bit of a hiccup.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Awesome.
Well
Thanks,
done.
guys.
Awesome, mate.
Besides the cook on the squid, it was an overall really good cook for me, being able to find a direction once I found out what the flavour bomb was. So that's a tick in itself.
The next dish we'd like to taste belongs to Kath.
So I'm the last one to be tasted. I wonder what they're going to think of my dessert with this ridiculous flavour bomb, Dijon mustard. So I could just feel my heart beating really fast.
What's the dish?
A thyme ice cream with a savoury crumb and a honey mustard caramel.
Like Phil, I'm going to give you the option. Do you want the light and fluffy feedback, or do you want the clear and severe feedback?
Oh, clear and severe.
Oh,
Knew it was coming.
Oh, come on now. What, really? Oh, man, stop it. What?
That is a dessert that you could have in a top restaurant around Australia today.
Oh, wow.
The balance and level of flavour in there was genius. You get the Dijon mustard. It's like a little French hint, and then the thyme sweeps in, and then the dairy and the fat of the ice cream, the richness, the texture that's in the ice cream, then just washes over your tongue. It's beautiful.
Wow, wow, wow.
Congratulations, well done. That's a belter.
Oh, wow.
Jamie Oliver would be so proud of you. I'm sad that he's not here to try
Wow.
this, because I think when he came up with the idea for this challenge, that's what he was hoping for. And you've given it to us.
Yes!
Oh, thanks,
Like,
Andy.
yes! Honestly, this is what this place is for.
Wow.
Pushing you so far away from your comfort zone and finding a new thing, a new level of success. Keep going, that was epic.
I am dumbfounded. I am absolutely flabbergasted.
Oh, man. Thanks, girl.
Wow.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if Jamie received a few strongly worded letters from you all, because he certainly kept you on your toes today. But there's only one spot left in tomorrow's Immunity Challenge, so let's find out who secured it.
There's some promising dishes out there today. But it came down to 2 dishes. First, Melissa. You served us the perfect bowl of pumpkin and red miso ravioli. The next was cooked by Kat. What can we say? How about, wow. Both your dishes, they were incredibly good. So good, in fact, that we really struggled to make a decision, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is MasterChef Secrets and Surprises. So, we're putting you both through!
You're joining Antonio and Jessica tomorrow in the very first immunity challenge of this season. Not exaggerating when I say immunity this year is more powerful than ever before. You're in for one hell of a challenge. So rest up, put your feet up, we'll see you here tomorrow.
That's special, isn't it? Oh, that's awesome. That is so cool.
So good.
Wow.
Tomorrow night on MasterChef Australia,
Shannon Bennett!
Shannon's back. And he brings his fridge.
Shannon Bennett is not the average person, so this is not the average person's fridge. But I want the immunity from Sunday.
Oh no, the bag's on fire.
Fire, Kat.
Plus, for an extra level of immunity,
The only thing that stands between you and that immunity pin is whoever walks through those doors.
they'll need to beat the chef.
He is an absolute beast.